we went downstairs, we watched a scary movie, and then Neil fell asleep, and I started Googling. You should never Google. If you ever think that something is wrong with you, don't Google. Because Google is so dangerous. It doesn't matter what you have, Google will tell you that you're dying. You could be like, hey Google, I have an eyelash in my eye. What should I do? And Google will be like, don't do anything, you're dying. Good morning. It's so early. Like 7 a.m. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are never up this early, but I did not have a very good night. I could not go to sleep because I was stressing so much. And then Riley, the little dog, started barking really early. What are you doing? Riley started barking really early, and then I had to get up and go downstairs to pat his booty to get him to stop. And then I got all the way back upstairs, all snuggled back in bed, and then he started barking again, and I had to go get him again so that he wouldn't wake up Ian. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a little update as far as the whole like missing period thing, because I know that, you know, y'all were watching and you're being so weird. You guys are watching and down, little belly. So I thought I would give you an update. Like,
I'm my pool in my bathing suit. Hey, baby love. What do you think? Nice. Ian has been stuck in the house since we got here to Japan because they didn't have any preschool available for him. And so since the beginning of March, basically, he's just been at home with me every day, and he's been getting bored. So I thought we would... I wasn't bored. You weren't bored? I wasn't bored. I was hoping for this. You were hoping for this? Yeah. Yeah. So I thought we would do something a little fun. This pool is so much bigger than it looks on camera. Oh my gosh. You can really see my freckles today. I had freckles. I've probably told you this like a bajillion times, but I had freckles before Ian, but they were so light that I actually didn't even realize I had freckles. Like, I've always assumed that I didn't have them. But going back and looking at old pictures of myself, I do have them. They're just so light that you wouldn't even notice them. But then, once I had Ian, they got a lot darker. And now I have, like, for sure, freckles. But I'm okay with them. But I did want to give you guys an update about the whole, was I pregnant, was I not thing, because I know that, you know, a lot of you were following that, and I just wanted to give you an update on what was going on. So I think the last time I uploaded a video, it was maybe Friday, I think. Well, AF arrived Saturday night, after we had taken another 2 tests, which were negative. But I did get it Saturday night, and then I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, so then I was like, okay, that was really weird. I don't know why it was so late, blah, blah, blah. And then, so I started looking up things like what would cause somebody who's not normally late to be very late but still get negative tests. And something that just kept coming up was ectopic. was ectopic. And I do know that I have a swollen fallopian tube on my left side, so that really was making me a little bit worried that that's what it was. And I was like, well, you know, I don't have any of the other symptoms, which were like dizziness, nausea, pain only on one side, pain in your shoulder. That's all I can think of right now. But I didn't have any other symptoms, so I was like, okay, it just must be like a really weird fluke. But then, like, I think Sunday, I was feeling a little nauseous and a little dizzy. However, I did realize that I forgot to take my prenatal vitamin that day because I was just so bummed about getting my period that I didn't take my prenatal, and that has iron in it, and I am, or at least when I was pregnant with Ian, I was very close to being anemic. And so if I just don't take iron at all, my body kind of levels it out. I'm on the cusp of just being very low iron, close to anemic, but not quite anemic. And so I do get nauseous sometimes, and I do get dizzy a lot, especially if I stand up really fast. But other than that, I don't really have a problem with it. But if I start consistently taking my prenatals, which have iron in it, my body gets used to having the iron, and then when I take it away suddenly, then I have like a lot of dizziness and a lot of nausea. And so, but after reading Dr. Google, never Google, but after reading Dr. Google, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dizzy and I'm nauseous, oh my gosh, I'm having an ectopic. It was freaking me out, and then I started having cramps only on my left side where my swollen tube is, and I was freaking out so bad. I was about to go to the emergency room. And then in the middle of the night, I had a pain in my shoulder, and it only lasted a second, but I told Neil everything, and he did want to go, but he was like, well, let's just wait, another 24 hours just to see if anything, because every symptom I had only lasted a few seconds, and then it went away. Well, Monday came and it all went away, and I felt fine, and I've felt fine ever since then. I've had like a couple times where I felt like a little pain in my shoulder, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's been like a 1. It's more like a slight annoyance, and if I wasn't even looking for it, I probably wouldn't even notice that it was happening. But other than that, I have absolutely no symptoms, and my period just went like normal. I had my normal cramp. But yeah. So that's what was going on with that. I think I just had a really funky cycle. My son is being so weird. Most random vlog ever, but I am trying to decide whether or not I want to cut my hair. So I have a really long hair right now, and well, it's long for me, and I kind of want to cut it like this length. So right now I have it just kind of bent, just so, and I'm thinking I want to cut it this length, so like shoulder, sitting on my shoulders, like around my collarbone. But my mom says no. She says don't do it, that I will for sure regret it. Here are my pros and cons of cutting my hair. Now, pro is that it would be something new and different. I'm getting bored of my hair. And also, it is not only hot here in Japan, but it is humid. It is so hot. And having long hair is like, ugh. Also, because my hair is so long, it takes me a really long time to do it, and I can't wear my hair natural because I have ruined my hair. I used to have curly hair, just big old curls, but just over the years of, straightening, curling, and all kinds of heat and all the other stuff, it's ruined now. I have like underneath my hair is curly, the top part has really big waves, and then the bottom like 3 or 4 inches is straight, like bone straight. So I've got like curly, wavy, straight combination hair. It just looks weird. And then up here it's just poofy. It's just poofy. There's no curl, there's no wave, it's just fluff. So it looks really funky. So I'm like, ugh, I have to do something to my hair, and unless I put it in like a bun or something, and I'm just like, I don't know. The cons would be that because it's so humid here, the weight of my long hair helps it not look so crazy when it starts to get humid. But if I were to cut my hair like this short, the slightest bit of humidity would give me an instant afro. Instant, huge afro. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that to myself. Yeah, and then what if I cut it and I still don't like it and I'm just like, it's still boring and now it's just short and boring. So I don't know. I'll show you how long my hair actually is. It's hard for me to hold this phone with this hand. I should have, okay. So that's how long my hair is right now. It's like down here. I'll show you, let me see. Okay, let me show you in the mirror. Okay, there you go. So this is my waist, if this helps show you. This is my waist. So it's pretty long. So I don't know if I want to cut it or not. I feel like I do, but I'm scared. I'm too scared to cut it. Maybe just to like ease myself in, I'll just cut like just the ends off, just some of the damaged parts. The parts that stay bone straight, I'll cut those parts off. So maybe like that much. I thought about cutting off, exactly how much I wanted so that I could donate, but because I think the minimum, I checked out a few different places. There's one like the Princess Fund. I could be getting the name of that wrong. And then there's like Locks of Love, and then there's the Pantene Beautiful Hair or Beautiful Locks or something like that. And in there they range from you need to donate 5 to 7 inches, and what I would be cutting off is about 7.5 to 8 inches. But my hair, especially on the bottom here, is really damaged, so I don't even know if they could use that. And yeah, and then one of them, I can't remember which one, but it had to be like that many inches braided, and when my hair is braided, it gets much shorter, so I'd actually have to cut it quite a bit shorter, and I could not do that short of hair. I don't think that would look very good. But anyways, what do you think? To cut or not to cut? Okay, so I've decided we're gonna do it, but just a little. Okay, just a trim. Okay, so I didn't cut off much. Just like about, I don't know, let's see how much I cut off. Just over 2 inches, so not that much. Okay, so we're gonna throw that away. Let's do the other side. Let's make sure I cut off the same amount. Oh my gosh, no, I did not. I cut off so oops. This one is much closer to 3 inches of hair. Wow, bad. Have it towards the back. So we're gonna need to cut off just a little bit more of this side just to make it even. Okay, so we're just gonna do like yes. Okay. So there. Now it's about 3 inches all the way around. Okay.
Good. Come here.
See what it looks like from behind. So there we go. It's not that big of a change, but
at least the ends feel a little bit healthier now. Okay, so I went ahead and curled my hair so that it would look even a little bit shorter, which is what I wanted, but without committing to the short hair. So I think I actually could stand to go just a smidgen bit shorter. I think I really want to go shorter, but I'm gonna live with this today, and then I might come home and cut it a little bit more because I think I do want short hair, but I am liking a little bit of the length gone because it was literally down here and there's just too much hair. But yeah, sorry this video is so random and boring, but that's what's going on today. And if I don't show you the boring stuff, you wouldn't see anything. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye!